Throughout the Mass Effect series, we as players have craved more and more options to make our main character truly our own. And with BioWare teasing a lot more freedom with customization in Mass Effect Andromeda, we thought we'd take a quick look at customization as a whole throughout the Mass Effect trilogy, and heading into Mass Effect Andromeda. Just FYI, this video will focus solely on the customization of the main character, as most people will already be well aware of the alternative appearance packs for your squad mates, so these will not be included here. In the first Mass Effect game, there wasn't a great deal of customizable options other than when you create your character's look, for example facial features, hair, sex, build, etc, and give them their background history. You can also add mods to armour to increase your shield, and you can also, depending on your chosen backstory, wear light, medium or heavy armour, but the physical look of this doesn't differ that much, if at all, from the armour you begin with at the beginning of the game. There is some armour that looks different from the one you're given starting out, but unfortunately you can't customise these. If you have the PC version of the first Mass Effect, I'm sure there are mods that can help you out with further customisation. But with BioWare putting out the first game in what would turn out to be a massive trilogy, customisation probably wasn't one of the biggest focuses in the first game. But this would change moving into Mass Effect 2 and 3. In Mass Effect 2 and 3, customization got more of an upgrade from the first Mass Effect game. Much more in the way of options to have your character look the way you wanted in terms of their facial features, etc, unless you imported your character from the previous game, which, let's face it, most if not all of us did. But the armour customization had a lot more added too. Starting with Mass Effect 2, you were able to choose from a much wider variety of full armour sets, while also being able to add other bits and pieces to it, like shoulder guards, gauntlets, separate chest plates, leg armour, and all of this giving you a boost of extra attributes towards your attack, defense, shield, health and regeneration abilities. And of course you could pick whatever colour combination you wanted to give you those extra style points that you've always craved. You could also get special armour sets through pre-ordering the game, DLC packs and more. With the success of customization in Mass Effect 2, the system was kept largely the same in Mass Effect 3. Colour options, full armour sets, special armour sets and singular add-on parts all returned for the last instalment of the original trilogy. Again with benefits to your attributes in-game, definitely a case of if it isn't broken, don't fix it. Although a lot of people, while enjoying the system that was implemented in Mass Effect 2 and 3, still felt that there was that little bit more that was still lacking. Weapons throughout the Mass Effect trilogy could always have at least one mod for the gun itself and another for ammunition. For guns it could have been a better scope on a sniper rifle, or for the ammunition you could have cryo or incendiary bullets, which are always fun to play with. Apart from the mods, there wasn't a huge amount more you could do with weapons, not on the console versions of the games anyway, but we're sure there are some mods on PC that allow you to be able to do some really awesome stuff with your weapons in the game. While a lot is still very much unknown about the level of customization in Mass Effect Andromeda, it has been hinted by BioWare that we're going to get more in the way of customization than ever. This, at least in part, is supported by the recent gameplay leak, where it can be seen in the bottom right hand corner that a temperature gauge is visible, likely indicating that the player's armour setup is not adequate enough to withstand the harsh, snowy conditions shown in the video. It's also well known at this point that we will have a small jetpack seemingly integrated into the armour itself. But is it beyond reason that you could upgrade the jetpack so you could stay in the air for longer and jump to higher reaching platforms? At this point, who knows? If we look way back to San Diego Comic-Con in 2014, even when we get a brief look at the armour direction BioWare were looking to go back then, it seems that customization is definitely in mind. And despite the fact that the armour seems to have changed over time, how many customization options we end up getting, whether it be armour, weapons or even the Mako or our ship, we will seemingly have a lot more options than we've had in the past. While Mass Effect 1 was limited in its options to make our shepherds truly ours, Mass Effect 2 and 3 made great strides in allowing us more freedom with what we wanted to do with our characters. And if they continue this progress and add it into Mass Effect Andromeda, then we will certainly have a lot to do other than exploring a new universe, finding a new home for humanity, and fighting new alien races, of course. So what do you think about customization through the Mass Effect trilogy? Be sure to let us know in the comments below. That's all for now, thanks everyone for watching. As always, you can subscribe to the channel to stay up to date on all things Mass Effect, and you can help the channel to grow by sharing the video too. Again, thanks for watching, we'll see you again very soon.